All right, everyone. Today I'm going to show y'all how to go over this lab. I call it the PHet Lab because that's the company. I think it's associated with a university. And all you need to do is follow the instructions. So to get to this link, you can type it in your into Google, tinyurl.com/unit10 PHET, or you can click on the link in the Google Classroom stream. So if you click on the link, it should take you here and you're going to follow the instructions. So the first thing that you're going to be doing is clicking on the tab for motion. So here it's automatically net force, but you want to click on this robot pushing this kid in the yellow shirt. So you should see an orange robot here. Step 2 and 3, I'm going to do together. Every time you reset things, you're going to have to repeat steps 2 and 3 because it gives you valuable information. So check force, values, masses, speed, and then hit pause. It's really important to hit pause because then things are going to start moving and you need to collect data. You don't want things to start before you collect data. So this is a speedometer. It tells you how fast something's going. Step 4 says to move the scroll bar so the force is 200. So you can move the bar, or I like to use these buttons right here. And it says press play and count to 10. So that's step number 5. So I'm going to press play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. So what happened to the speed? If you looked at the speedometer, you saw that the measurement was increasing. So I would write right here that the speed increased or it sped up. You can even add the number. It sped up to 30.5 right here. Okay. So that's something that you can do. Then it tells you for number 6, repeat steps 4 and 5 with the refrigerator. And then click reset all. So what you're going to have to do is actually reset it and then add the refrigerator. So again, now that I've reset, I'm going to do check, 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 pause. Remove the box, and this is a fridge. For the applied force, add the newtons, 200, hit play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. If you didn't notice, the speed is slower, right? It's still sped up. It's still increasing in speed. It just wasn't increasing or accelerating at a fast rate compared to the 50 kilogram crate, which makes sense because look at the fridge. It's 200 kilograms. This is your mass. Things that are more massive don't accelerate as fast if you don't push with enough force. So force is like how much you're pushing. Reset again. Check, 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 check. It says to repeat these steps using different objects and different applied forces. You can also use the people. So maybe I want to put this kid on top. I wonder what happens if I put a trash can. So that's funny. You want to compare using the same force. So I'm putting 200. And notice how it already started moving. Now I don't have to collect data, but I know, okay, it's still moving at a slow speed. But what happens if I add this man on top, this fridge? So all you need to do is, I'm going to pause it here, is write what you observe. What happens as heavier objects are used? Using the word inertia, why do you think this happens? Remember, when you add objects or taking them off, you're changing the mass. And inertia and mass are related. So there's your hint. When you get to number 10, cross out the kid with the yellow shirt. We don't need that. So I'm going to cross that out. How do I do that? Basically, cross this out. You do not need that. And what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to make this black. Cross out the kid with the yellow shirt. It's not needed. So how much time does it take for these objects to get to a maximum speed? So you're going to use a handheld timer, or you can use this online stopwatch, onlinestopwatch.com. I don't have a timer on me, so I'm going to use my phone timer here, right? And you just go to stopwatch. So what that means is I'm going to reset, check, 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 and check. Pause, don't forget pause, because now we're collecting data. And here the applied force is 300. So what I need to do is apply a push of 300 newtons. Notice how you can push it to the left or to the right, because forces have a direction. So I'm going to hit start on my phone, and then you can do it on your stopwatch, or you can do it using that website. If you're at home, you can just use your phone. So I'm going to hit play and start at the same time. 1, 2, 3. And I'm looking at the speedometer, and when it hits 40, I'm going to stop it. Boom, stop. So it hit 40, and then I got 6.84. So I would write 6.84 s seconds. The mass is labeled in the animation. So this one crate is 50 kilograms. And then I'm just going to follow through and then answer the questions. There is an answer key on the science resource site, so you can check it after you're done with the front and the back side. So don't forget, there's 2 sides to this. And if you have any questions, just come see me during class. And that is it for today.